Hello football fans and welcome back to Footy Today, where we bring you the latest football news from around the world. Today we have 3 interesting stories to share with you. From another Winter World Cup is on the agenda, then we'll move on to the former England manager is being accused of being a liar, and lastly we have the latest news regarding Real Madrid making an approach to Liverpool over one of their stars. Saudi Arabia is expected to host the 2034 World Cup after FIFA approved its human rights record, setting up another winter tournament. FIFA members, all 210 of them, will now give a yes or no vote on December the 11th, with Saudi Arabia primed to host the biggest competition in world sport. So the country is being labelled as medium risk for human rights, which is absolutely fine to host the World Cup. There are warning signs that migrant workers could be at risk, including fatalities when preparing for the tournament. A good example of this was during the build-up to the Qatar 2022 World Cup, where there was a lot of false positives, false reporting, and also investigations of migrant deaths due to the weather. There is a strong chance that if Saudi Arabia do win the bid to host the tournament, that it will be held in the winter, just like Qatar. The reason for this is the daytime temperatures in Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia, in June and July, when the normal World Cup takes place, the weather exceeds 40 degrees, and this is extremely hot and it is life-threatening. Event timing is also scored as medium risk as a consequence. Now, Amnesty International, a charity for human rights, are among those voicing their concerns over Saudi Arabia hosting the World Cup. Its head of labour rights and sport, Steve Cockburn, has said fans will be discriminated, residents will be forcibly evicted, migrant workers will be exploited, and many will die. Please don't let Saudi Arabia host the World Cup. Now, moving on to our next story. Gareth Southgate basically lied about Ben White's absence from the England squad, claims former Premier League striker Darren Bent. Southgate claimed that there was nothing to White's exodus and Arsenal fan Darren Bent is not having it, claiming the ex-England boss has lied about the whole situation. Bent stated, "If Ben White has made himself eligible for an international call-up, that tells me there's never been an issue with him playing for England. I'm pretty sure he always wanted to play for England, but the problem is with Gareth Southgate and Steve Holland. Some fans might not see it that way. They'll think, just get on with it, you're playing for England. But you have to be comfortable, I think, in your working environment. Now look at the situation. As soon as Southgate and Holland have left, Ben White wants to play again for England. I'm sure if you sat Ben White down and asked him about representing his country, he would say it's the highest honour you could get. So basically, I think Gareth Southgate is a liar, because nothing has happened like he said. Southgate stated that there was a falling out between himself and Ben White then decided not to come back. However, I don't see it like this. I think now Ben White will play for England, as Thomas Tuchel will call him again. Now on to our last story. Out of respect, Real Madrid have made contact with Liverpool, informing them of their desire to sign Trent Alexander-Arnold, according to TalkSport. The TalkSport report says, Real Madrid have informed Liverpool of their desire to sign Trent Alexander-Arnold. The Spanish giants are not obliged to register an interest in Alexander-Arnold, as he can sign a pre-contract agreement with the overseas club in January. However, sources close to the European champions say they want to be respectful to their Merseyside counterparts. Pundit Mark Lorison thinks Liverpool will not miss Trent if he moves to Real Madrid because they now have Conor Bradley. Conor Bradley has proven himself to be a very capable replacement for Alexander-Arnold, and he actually put Kylian Mbappe in his pocket in Liverpool's impressive 2-0 victory over the Champions League holders Real Madrid. Liverpool legend Lorison thinks Bradley's form is a sign that Arne Slot will survive without Alexander-Arnold. Bradley has done well, and that's because he's been playing with plenty of freedom, Lorison said. Unfortunately for him, he knows when Trent is back from injury, he'll go straight into the team. However, Bradley doesn't have any pressure on him when he plays. If Trent leaves in the summer, I think Bradley is the perfect replacement. And there we have it. There are 3 stories for today. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, as it'll help our channel out greatly. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.